nigga. I move so precise, nigga. Hop in that wicked ghost, like a fucking poltergeist, nigga. I'll tag your toe like retail. Y'all niggas watch up like a seashell. You getting fried today, cause I'm still on, nigga, like E-Cell. Picture me rolling, they see me come through and they frozen. They cannot hold them, cause I was chosen. Leave your chest open, barrel and smoking. Niggas is hoping for my demise. Cold as hell, just look in my eyes.
I just find it in my eye.
GMS niggas remain on the rise.
I got pink eye.
We take a loss, we shake it off. We take a loss,
Come culo.
we shake it off.
All the time.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you lose. But the way you bounce back, that's on you. We take a loss, we shake it off. We take a loss, we shake it off. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But the way you bounce back, that's on you. Basic is what I'm not. Trick that 40 cock. Draco, come with the stock. Shots rip you apart. Look, you can't control me, you are below me. We getting wins, just look at the trophies. 24 different ways you can get 8. Nigga like Kobe, do not provoke me. You would die slowly. Pull up on you and all of your homies. You claim you real, my nigga then show me. Bitch, I be grinding, I don't get no sleep. I'm making these moves like chess. I get the best, I will destroy all the best. Like things put me to the test. That burn when I'm not. When I got way too much to fucking prove, the legend is true. I paid all my dues, now they check, feel my shoes. Who wanna test me? All odds, I'm taking a chance. That beat, come on, I get to snapping like the Carlton dance. Nigga, we take a loss, we shake it off. We take a loss, we shake it off. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We take the way you bounce back, that's on you. We take a loss, we shake it off. We take a loss, we shake it off. Sometimes you win, sometimes you
Shut down some stories for the kids, so we cry over spilled milk.
that's on you.
What do? Get up and move on, man. You can't change the past. What's done is done.
Take the reverse of my mind, because I'm never going back.
If I don't stop, people are going to keep texting me.
Stop it!
Alright, so now let's put this right here. My friend. I hate things, my friend. Is it true? You like
I walk in the building, my nigga, I'm ice cold. Faded, I might be. Your shorty, she looking, I know that she like me. I'm tipping on slightly, spilling this Henny all over my white tee. My niggas be all in this bitch and we popping them bottles, don't care if they pricey. Mo and sipper, look, I'm that nigga. My flow too sicker. Even when I'm off that liquor, I'm still thinking how to get richer. These niggas, they out of the picture. Bring your crew, cause they can come with you. Don't need no mixes. We drinking it straight, cause how they should get you. Half of the bottle is gone, I'm in my zone, you need more in you. I'm faded, like a Kobe Bryant.
it should be football? Sunday, of course it's me.
I don't think it's want me to stop. That's when I come up with a bomb. You bringing these bitches right back to the spot.
I don't know. No, the games, remember, football games don't start till 1 o'clock. No matter what, they only start at 1. Wait, what?
Wait. You say Remy, Porter, Patron, Henny, in my system, I'm gone.
Yeah, Texans and Jaguars.
Yeah, there's a lot of games out tomorrow. The Giants play, there's a bunch of teams in there. You only hear someone. Nah, it's the Cardinals gonna whoop their ass.
Tonight's the night, I'm feeling remarkable. Calling an audible, switch up the plans to meet our demands. The weed, they burn too. I'm feeling so evil. That's that dark, look it don't stop, nigga. Get me in that mood and I'ma rip your ass apart, nigga. Ain't nothing to pop, niggas. Cause half of y'all don't got no heart, nigga. My iron is shorty, now pass me a 40. Cause yes, I do drink more. Look at me, I'm sipping Coronas. I'm already drunk, so now I'm just floating. I'm loving the way that I'm feeling with all of my shit. I love that I'm coasting. I ain't worried about shit. That's until I sober down. But when that happens, tell them bring another round.
You're never stupid. Misunderstood. I can do that. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. It's tough. If Dak Prescott was in the season and against the Steelers, I would have been picking.
And if the world was filled with pots and pans, you know what? The world would be
Speedy
efficient.
Oil Change and Auto Service knows that for all of you working from home versus driving to work, there's a bright
Alright.
spot. You're not battling traffic twice a day. Even though you may not be driving as much, you still need to take care of your car for when you need it. You may not know, that time between oil changes and service is just as important as mileage. So head to your local Speedy with our Total Trust Guarantee for complete transparency and to maintain your car so it's ready when you are. Go to SpeedyOilNewEngland.com to find your nearest location.
Just in time for the holidays, fill your home and your season for less at HomeDepot.com. With up to 40% off a wide assortment of select bedding and bath linens. Update your bed or bath online, right from the comfort of your own cozy couch. Even get free delivery and flexible returns. How's that for holiday cheer? Up to 40% off. Holiday home decor improved from HomeDepot.com.
Like
How
bacon.
doers get more done. Online only. Free delivery on select items
So
$45
now
or more.
we want to make sure
HomeDepot.com for more
everything's set,
information.
right? So you know we got our brushes right here, towels right here. You always have a towel. Keep that in there, 'cause I have a habit of like when I'm done, I'll do this. You know, if I'm brush. So instead of putting my hands, I catch the towel. So my towel's set. I also keep a towel underneath my feet just in case it spills.
Especially when you buy one of your faves and get
Clean
another
up.
for just
So
$1.
clean up's fine. My brushes are here. You always want to make sure your brushes are clean. These are brand new brushes, so obviously they're going to be clean. These brushes are going to be the first time used right now. You always want to make sure, like I said, you want to make sure you have everything you need. Like, I have acid. See, like I said, we're underneath the table. I'm nice. I turn the top on, so I'm not too hot, not too cold. I'm good. If I have to, I just close the windows. Good lighting. Like I said, you want to make sure you have everything. So sometimes, you know, so watching the music, sometimes the music gets too loud. And also, if you stream, a lot of these platforms like Twitch and Facebook, they don't allow you to play music. So if you play music and it's copyrighted music, something that's owned by a company, they'll mute your stream and they'll cut your stream. They'll cut you off. They'll kick you offline. Which is I think what happened yesterday on my stream. I was playing music, so something must have been non-copywritten and it came up.
So they give you like a, what do they do to like inform you?
I'm sorry?
What do they do to inform you of what happens in copyright music?
I mean, they tell you when you first sign up. They tell you when you first sign up. Alright? But, I mean, a lot of people just still do it anyways. So, now, when you're coming in on your paint, it's very, very important that you do not do heavy coats. So, like I said, if you just take the brush right here, right? Dip it in, right? And want to make sure, remember, because we did all the prep work yesterday, all the tape work, we cleaned everything, we stripped everything, we made sure everything was ready for paint, right? Went over it again a few times. So when you put your brush in, right, come in, like I said, you do not want to dip it all the way in, you just want to tip in. So you just want to tip in, and just literally, that's it. Back and forth. Remember, you put the tape work on there, so that way, in case you do go over, you don't have to do twice the amount of work. So, like I said, that's it. That's what you're doing. There's the tips. Put the tips in. And like I said, it looks like you're missing a lot of spots, but remember, it's still wet. But when it dries, it darkens up. There you go. Look at that. And look at the strokes. You see how the strokes go? Back and forth. Back and forth. You want nice, clean strokes.
Like Karate Kid.
Yes. Wax on, wax off. Like I said. Boom, there you go. Nice, clean strokes. And mind you, this has to be painted black, but we're gonna paint the white on top first. Why do we want to paint it white?
So we can have the white color?
No. The reason you want to paint, whenever you're painting something dark, you want to paint. You don't want to paint dark on top of dark because it's gonna take a lot more colors to cover up the dark part. But dark overpowers white. So what you do is you wanna paint the white underneath, so when the black comes on, it captures it fast. So you don't have to do as many coats, so it's not gonna be thick. You don't want to have like your paint really thick and clogged up. Because what's gonna happen is, as soon as they take one step, guess what's gonna happen? All that paint is gonna chip right off. So that's why you want to do a lot of. Instead of doing 5 heavy coats and getting the sneaker done, I want to do 10 light coats. Like I said, when you're doing this, it's all about patience. If you can't sit here and rush this. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. There's a lot of people out there that are really talented in doing this, but you all know how talent works, right?
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
That's right. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So like I said, I don't care how talented you are. Show me how bad you're gonna work at it. Sometimes you get a brush, like I'll get thick like that. That means it's too thick. You gotta clean it up. So you just a little bit of water. And right back to it. There we go. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Remember this. The better you get at this, mind you, do I ever have to go and promote and tell people about me doing sneakers? No. They all just constantly keep hitting me up. Why? My reputation. I take time, and everyone knows I'm the best in Rhode Island, but I don't say I'm the best in Rhode Island. Know why? Let them. Don't ever say that you're the best at something. Let other people tell you that. Don't ever claim to be the best at something. Let everyone else tell you that. Be humble. Even if you know you're the best at, you're better than somebody else. But nah, I'm okay. I'm decent. I'm passable. Be humble. Learn to be humble. Being humble will get you real far in life. Trust me. A lot of people get real cocky and because they're good at something, and then an act of God takes that talent away, and guess what? Now they're blaming everybody else, and they don't have the talent. But you just had all that talent. What happened? You know what that talent? You know what that accident did? The accident humbled them real quick. It shouldn't take an accident to humble you. You should be humble. You should be humble from the get-go. Like I said, even if you know you're better than somebody else, you be yourself. You ain't gotta act on it. Like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm decent. Like when people say Call of Duty. Yeah, I know I'm good in Call of Duty. Everyone knows I'm good in Call of Duty. But I'm not gonna say I am. I'm not gonna be cocky about it. I mean, cause what happens if I get real cocky and then I have a really shitty game? How do I look? I look stupid, don't I? I got egg on my face. Like I said, anyone can have a bad game. I mean, everyone can have a bad game, but unless you're Tim Tebow, then you just have a bad career. Because he sucks. I don't know how the hell that man won a Heisman as a quarterback. He can't throw. Mm-hmm. You ran right out the Kardashians. There we go, wow. Look at that, boom. Hey, what up, Susan? How are ya? There we go.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you ever miss a spot, which I definitely think that would ever happen.
No, it happens. Trust me, it happens.
So if you ever miss a spot and you find out when it's dry, what do? You just paint it over again?
No. Like this. Remember when I said you always want to go with light coats? Because when you go with light coats, you can always add on. It's easier to add on than it is to take off. Like for example, if you're getting a haircut from a barber, right? And you told him to take a little bit off, but he cuts a lot off. you can't regrow your hair right away, right? You gotta wait in time, right? But if he goes little by little until he gets to where you want it, see what I mean? Like I said, but that's exactly why. Like I said, but it happens. People make mistakes. It happens. But what you do, like I said, you don't know thick coats, light coats, and boom, onto the next side, onto the next side. And you come back you rotate onto the next side. Matter of fact, give me the spinning thing that's underneath the Jordan 6s. Yo, what up, pizza? Over here with my son, teaching them how to restore sneakers and stuff. That's my homie Pizza. He's about your age. There we go. His mom's is an old friend of mine. Yeah, I've known her for a long time. When I used to work as a bouncer at South Street. Wow, look at that.
And you can really see it.
Yeah, you see the difference? But see, if you pick this, if I do this for one coat and you can't see underneath, that means we put way too much paint on. So you're supposed to be able to see it. Your first few coats are supposed to look like crap. It's supposed to. It's not supposed to be perfect.
I can still see a little bit of it.
But not all of it, exactly. Like I said, when it starts to get sticky and starts to stick, wash the brush off. That's good to hear, hon. Good to hear. There we go. So like I said, so we're up to right here, right? So I like to do it. Some people like to do the whole sneaker at a time, the whole side by side. I like to do it by sides, so that way I can see where I'm at. There we go. There you go. Look at that. Back and forth. I don't stay right on the spot going like this. No. I'm back and forth, back and forth. Onto the next spot, onto the next spot. Because if you stay right there, guess where all the paint's gonna go that you had in that brush? In that one spot. You want to rotate it. You want it around. Spread it up. Spread the love. You want to give everyone a little piece. Look, you're Kim Kardashian in the NBA. Gives everyone a piece. Like you play basketball here. Cookie. There we go. Right. So we get right here. What do you think I have?
That's on the shoulder.
Over there. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm trying to, teach him, I mean, I didn't learn how to do this stuff until I was already a man. I mean, if I would have learned how to do this when I was his age, you know the amount of money I would have made as a kid? Jesus. Go right there. Brush right here. Set it in. Clean it. Now we get the heat brush. The heat gun.
The heat gun basically just dries it up.
It dries it up faster. But this right here, you can do this with a blow dryer, a regular blow dryer. But I use a heat gun because it's faster and stronger. But this is for people who are advanced. You don't want it because when you're doing this, because you can burn a hole in the sneaker. So you want to do it from a distance, right here. You never stay in the same spot too long. Boom. Never stay in the same spot. Keep it moving.
And I can see what you're talking about, like keeping the coats going up.
Build it. You want to build it up. Build it in layers. Like I said, it looks like shit right now, right?
Yeah.
But mind you, when I get to the other side, and then I come back to this side, it's gonna be fine.
What else are you restocking on?
I'm sorry?
What else are you restocking on?
Restocking? You mean restoring?
Restoring.
Well, these were in pretty bad shape. Like, so I had to clean the whole sneaker, right? So the sneaker's pretty much cleaned up. But you see the Jordan logo in the back?
Yeah.
I gotta repaint that. Clean this. I gotta do the restore on this. You know, clean up the bottom. Like I said, pick this. Whenever you're restoring a pair of sneakers, you're never gonna have them become a 10 out of 10. But people will be happy with an 8 out of 10. I mean, I'll be amazing with a 9 out of 10. Because once you put them on your feet, they're never gonna be a 10 out of 10 anymore. So, like I said, you want to try to get them. Every pair of sneakers that you do with somebody's, you want to make pretend those are your sneakers, because you want to look fresh. So you want your sneakers to look fresh. So you want to put your best effort into making those sneakers look like they just came off the shelf again. So you're gonna work. You want to clean them. You want to make sure the lines are crispy, they're spotless. You want them to look like they just came out the box again. But it's never gonna happen. But you want to get as close to that as possible. So the goal is always to make them look like they're brand new, even though we know they're not. But from a distance, people can't tell. If you were standing over there, you couldn't tell that if I get these those are old. You couldn't tell. When I'm done with these, you're gonna think they're still brand new. I'm just like his dad, Granny. Say thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now. That's it. Right. Look it. Build it up. Build it up. You don't want to, like I said, you don't want to sit in one spot. You want to build it up. Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. You take some more from this. Build it up.
Nobody. You know what it is? G.M.S. Play around. Catch a ride.
Boom. Put that back. Look at that. Bam.
What's the worst mistake you've done on a shoe?
Worst mistake I've ever done on a pair of sneakers. I've actually lost a whole pair. I had just picked them up from a customer. Yo, what up, Kalani? What's going on, Flab? Yo, Flab. AJ, come look at the camera. Look, it's time out. Time out.
All the latest features, plus free delivery and flexible returns.
So, yeah, I just picked up a pair of sneakers from a client. I was living in New York, and we met in the train station. And I put the sneakers down in the bag because they were supposed to be customs. And I put the sneakers in the bag right next to me. And I was on the train, and I'm just looking at stuff on my phone. And then I was paying attention, and I was like, oh shit, my stop. So I got up to ran to hurry up and get out the train.
And you left the
I left the shoe sitting right there. Brand new pair of sneakers I left for somebody. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sucked. That sucked.
I bet you never talked to the fight again.
No, I had to. Because I mean, obviously I had to be responsible. I lost the sneakers, so what did I do? I bought him a new pair of sneakers, and then I still did, because he never even knew I lost the sneakers. I went and bought the same pair of sneakers and did the project. I mean, did I lose money? Not really, because the amount I charged him for the thing covered what I lost. So basically, I broke even on that. I didn't make a profit, but I broke even. So I rather break even than go negative.
Auto Service. Our Total Trust Guarantee gives you 20/20 vision into everything we do. Go to SpeedyOilNewEngland.com for our latest
Man, they
discount
said, did it
offers.
suck? Yeah. But I mean, the sneaker custom came out dope though. Shit, I almost wanted to keep the sneakers. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to get these up. These are my sneakers, actually. This sneakers are gone. But like I said, I'm a man of my word. If I make a mistake and I did something, guess what? You man up to it, right? You don't make excuses. You don't make it. Pick this. Don't ever make excuses. Make solutions. Nobody wants to hear excuses. They want to hear solutions. So don't tell me about how the problem happened. Tell me how we're going to fix the problem. Pick this. Anyone can make an excuse. But the smart people, you can make a solution. You know why I started learning how to do this stuff? Because back then, this company, Angelus, they've always been around, but I didn't know about them. So I used to use regular paint I used to get from Walmart. Like regular paint. I'm dead serious. But I knew it had to be like a rubber paint. And the rubber paint would last on the sneakers until you wore them and then it cracked. But my sneakers used to be, I was more, see, back then though, I didn't do really more restorations. I did customs. But now everyone and their mother wants to do customs. I mean, customs is fun. It lets you express yourself creatively. But I'm more into, I love bringing things back to life. Because well, yeah. Like I said, that look when you see the pictures of, because you always take pictures from every angle of the sneakers when you first get them. Because then you take pictures after you're done. And I guarantee you, when you see the before, how they used to look, and then the after, when you did your work, it's gonna bring you such a smile. Like, yo, I did that. It's crazy. You're not gonna believe your work. You're like, yo, I really did that? That's crazy. Yeah, man, you can do anything. You can do anything. There's nothing you can't do. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. But like I said, it's all about that work ethic. It's getting a little thick.
So can the paint like sometimes soak through the tape?
Yeah, it'll do. Leakage happens. But like I said, if you do a bad job, if you don't tighten it, but even if you do a great job, sometimes guess what? Because like you see, I can see a little bit shadow on it. That's black. So it may leak a little bit on there, but it's not going to be where it's a big fucking mess and you can't do nothing about it, right? So if it's a little leak, you can fix that. Alright, it's all there. Alright. Yeah, like I said, it was boom, boom, boom. Oh, that thing, peeing that thing? That should wipe off quick as hell. Like I said, you put a little bit of paint in here, and you keep going back and forth until that paint is gone. Just keep going back and forth. Remember your strokes. You want boom, boom. It's in your wrist, As if you were doing this. In your wrist. You want that wrist nice and loose. Hey. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. When you do those nice low wrists, look at that. Beautiful. You want a nice flow. See, usually I would airbrush, and I mean, maybe within like the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna start showing you how to airbrush. Cause pick this. You see how long this is taking right now? If we were doing this with an airbrush, we would have been done already. We would have been working on the other shoe. But when you're doing the airbrush, guess what? Now, I can't just put tape there. I got to tape the whole shoe because the spray is going to be wider. So it's not by hand. It's not precise. So now you got to do it's extra labor and the prep work. But the outcome is beautiful because it's no brush strokes. There's no brush strokes. It's just smooth mist. Hey, princess! AJ, come in the camera and say hi. No, come in the camera. You can't see your face. You can see your face there. You can see it. Well, I see it. Like, there you go. So remember, smooth strokes, right? You get right here. There you go. Wow. It's like you're caressing a woman. You're playing with her hair. You want to caress it. You don't want to pull it. Well, maybe later. But you want to caress it. You want to go slow with it. Be gentle. So that's how the paint strokes. Yeah, your paint strokes should match your personality. It should be, firm when it needs to be, but it needs to be smooth. Like I said, if I have to, like, and I gotta get firm, right? And I gotta get right in here, I'll get right in it. Hit that. Yup, hit that. Boom, hit that. Bing, 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 bing. Hit that. Yep. I can get in there and do it. Real simple. But you want it where you can have, you know, you got levels to your shit. Bow, 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 bow. Look at that. Bow. Because now when you do that, guess what? Look how smooth it looks. It's not caked up, it's smooth. You know, like a chocolate river.
I do a chocolate.
Yes, you do. So what's going on, Princess? How's your weekend going on, girl? Trying to get better or beer? Which one? Either way, I approve. Well, like I said, I don't baby my kids. My son is 13 years old and he already knows how to drive. I don't baby my kids. I treat them as if, listen, as soon as you got out of your diapers, listen, it's time to start growing up. And I don't baby him. He has a lot. He's very independent. If I don't have to wake my ass up early in the morning to cook for him and make him food, he can feed himself. Oh, appreciate the host. Ear infection? That happens a lot in Florida. Is it the water? Did you go into the beach? Did you hit the beach again? Cause y'all Florida people, y'all stay hitting that beach. Never lifeguard on duty, yo.
Cause I think the lifeguards is in the beach as well.
Yep, I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. I hope you get better.
Same.
Oh yeah, your headset? Yeah. That's why I switch up the headset. Instead of going with the overhead headset, sometimes I just put in the earplugs.
Each words are so good.
Mm-hmm. Spread it. Spread it. Like I said, you put it. Like I said, even if you, let's say for example, if I went heavy right here, right? Instead of leaving it like that, nah. Smooth it out. Spread it. Spread that love. Spread the love. I'm gonna give you some, like Oprah Winfrey. You get some paint. You get some paint. Everybody gets paint. Alright. Now. Top. See, like this right here? Now, you see right there how it's over? That means I'm gonna be missing paint in that area. So I gotta make up for that. So that is when you come back in with a smaller brush.
The zero brush you're gonna use?
Yep, you're gonna use a zero to get in those spots. And here's a little trick, right? Sometimes on those little spots like that, instead of using a paintbrush, you can use a toothpick. It's precise, it has a point, so it's like you're coloring it in with a pencil. This is why you put it on here, so you ain't gotta hold it in your hand.
You can just spin it
Spin
around.
it. Spin it, baby. Show me that butt. Look at that. She's got booty. Hey, Danielle. Boo. Staffros, what up, what up? What's going on, people? Appreciate all y'all coming through.
Thank you. I know.
See, now look. Wow. See, when you see paint? Smooth. Smooth like a baby's bottom.
He's such a mini you.
He's alright. He's alright.
So you do have a thing mod.
Yeah, Princess is one of my mods. One of these days I'll teach you how to mod.
She works like mom. Because mom wears a headset.
Yeah, just like your mama. Alright, now, focus. Look at the work. Look where we're going, right? When you get into these spots. Boom. Boom. And sometimes, right, instead of going back and forth, just go one way. Right here. Like I said, you start, boom, and lift. Start and lift. Hey, look at that. Get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away, yeah. There we go, look at that. There you go, boom, look at that.
So every time you do a layer, it gets darker.
Exactly. You're building it up. You're building it up. Every time you put the layer, it gets a little bit darker. Appreciate the shout outs. And people, if you are not following Miss Princess, you're doing a disservice. And I don't like you. You better go do it. Go do it now. I'll beat you up. No, I'm lying. I can't fight. We are over here. Now. Oh my god, I read that so wrong. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck she talking about? I appreciate you, Princess. Thank you. Appreciate the host. Appreciate you coming through. Did I just fall on nowhere? That was weird. Alright, that's alright. Probably nothing important. Alright, boom, right? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let you try one. I'm gonna let you do it. Remember, how's your wrist? Boom, right? Good. Boom, 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 boom. You want to stay light-handed, so you want to seem like you're touching it, but you're not really touching it. I'm giving it a little, but I'm not giving it too much. I'm here, but no, I'm not right here. Let me see what we're looking at right now. See right there. So yeah, remember? Oh, we got away from it. A little area right there, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we heat it up. We get all dried up so the paint's not wet when we get over there. Yeah. I spit more hot fire. You know what? Grab that cutting board. And just put it over there. Put it on there. I need to get another one of these. Tray, spin tray.
Thank you.
Alright, now let's get into that area, right? See where that thing was over? Like right here. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna come. Boom. You wanna like you wanna make sure all that tape is sticking right there, right? Now you know where the overage is. So you're gonna come right here. Be exact. You don't ever have to stab where it is. Oh, listen. exactly like, remember, it's sharp. Literally just put the knife right over it and let the knife do its work. Let the knife go to work. You ain't gotta do it. Boom. Look at that. Now. Boop. Boop. Now you see what's happening. Okay. Now we see it's attached. So it's an overlap. It's an overlap. So when you have overlaps, that means, all right. So you see how the paint is from here to here to here. So it's not one straight layer. So that means sometimes when you poke in thick, it's supposed, you think it's gonna be one length. It's actually thicker than behind that. So we gotta come right here. Boom. Boom. And then you come in. You smother it, because like I said, you want to make sure you can, you know, you have plenty of tools at your disposal. This is one of the ones I use. Exactly, right? So you can come in, you just want to put some pressure and smooth it out. Flatten it, smooth it. Flatten it, smooth it. And you want to make sure it's up to the crease. Do it right with that. Smooth. Smooth. And here's a little trick, a little tip too, right? A little tip, people, right? So let's say, for example, you're doing this, but the tape doesn't want to stick. So what do? You come back with the heat gun. You just keep the heat on it, and what's going to happen is that glue is going to start to melt. So it's going to become sticky again. So you come right here. You get a little closer. A little closer. You smell it. A little closer. Boom. Now, right there, you feel it. You can feel the heat on here. So you're looking for all your spaces. Where the tape maybe that came out, like right here, see, came out. Starts to lose its grip. So you come back in. Boom. Now it's hot. It's melting. Perfect. Now you just start pushing it in, pushing it across everything, into everything. Yeah. Right in. Push it right in. Push it right in. Make sure it's smothered and it's on the ledge. Wow. Alright. Wash this off of you. Remember, you want to get yourself into a, comfortable position, right? This. Like I said, grab your brush, like I said, as if you was a pencil. As if it was a pencil in school. Alright? You want to make sure you're laying it on its side, so you get a good angle on it, you can see it. Remember, one hand on the shoe, back here, the other hand on the thing, there you go. And remember, don't be nervous, you got this. Remember, paint, remember, all the way, boom, all the way through, up as far as you can, boom. There you go. Remember, you're a lefty, so there you go. Now, remember, you don't want to put too much pressure, too much paint. You don't want to, remember, you don't want to thicken it, you don't want to make heavy coats on it, right? Okay, cool. Come on, you got it. There you go. Come on. Remember, you don't want to put pressure on it. You just want to be like you don't want to when you come in. Watch. Don't put it right here. Right here, right? So you want, like I said, it's caressing. You're caressing the girl, or like when you're playing baseball and you're grabbing that ground ball, you're making that throw, and it like all goes in one motion. That's exactly what this should be, like one motion. It shouldn't be. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. So it should be one motion. So you come in here, right? Grab your paint. Remember, see? You see where that tip's at? You shouldn't come past that. This literally right here, and this. I like to start like right at an angle or a tip somewhere. Boom. I like to start my way low and then work my way high. Start low, work your way high. And remember, before you can start even ever doing painting on sneakers, your first step is cleaning sneakers. Once you learn how to properly clean your sneaker, then you can start learning how to paint sneakers. Well, it goes cleaning the sneaker, then it comes prepping the sneaker, then painting the sneaker. There's 3 steps to it. So you can't just jump to painting unless you know how to properly clean the sneaker. So, because if you don't know how to clean the sneaker and you just start painting, you're putting lipstick on a pig. It's still ugly underneath. It's a pig. So like I said, you wanna hold on. I'll put the shit back in. Hey, Princess League. So like I said, you want it nice strokes. You wanna make sure you get a decent amount, right? And nice strokes. Right there, like that. Bow. Bow. Boom. Right. Sometimes there'll be some spots where it doesn't look like the paint wasn't want to carry there. And you hit it like that, right? Especially on edges. You want to take edges right here, and you start on top of them, down, 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 down. Start on top. Down, down, down. And sometimes, like I said, the brushes are gonna get when you start doing that stroke from pressure down. You get the brush is gonna split, but that's okay. Like I said, but it's gonna help you get into those areas like right here. See right here. But you can see the back thing as look like it's been touched, right? So you're just gonna come right here, down, down. Down, right? You come right here, right? You come all the way down, right? And then when you get to it, you come right back. Now that you got that corner, you got that thing straight, right? Now you come right back, bow. Come right over it, boom. Right there, coming out in, bow, bow, bow. And you see, it looks like this, but after you do all of this, right, and we dry this thing and take that tape off, like, holy sh! It looks like that? Yeah, it does. Oh, gee, there's no music. Hold on. LJ, I love you, Def, but I can't hear the album again. Well, I mean, I can, but I don't think, I'm not gonna overdo it. No, I'll hear it one more time. Just do it, baby, one more time. Your album is killing me, baby. Give me some head. Ooh. Oh man. God, I'm fat. You know you're fat when you're sweating in places you didn't know you had. I'm like, that's a body part? Holy shit. Since when? I've been bamboozled, but I didn't know I had that. I have a tit underneath my tit. Does anyone else, or is it just me? It looks like a pocket. I can hold watches in it.
Mainly to restaurants.
Just, I can steal your silverware, put it in my tit and hide it.
When you're leftover food.
You want that meatloaf? Let's go. Let's go. We out. All right. Now, here we go. Now we haven't did this side in a while. Remember, we've been more focused on the other side. And now, okay, we're back like we never left. What's up? Remember me, mister? How you doing, carnal? Look at me. I'm back with the stroke, homie. Look at my stroke game. Ooh, look at that. You see my strokes? Giggity. That's what she said.
I catch your hand at the place home.
I catch you. No more locked doors. Yes, please. Lock the door. I'm going to bed. Hasta mañana. Cuídate. Vaya con Dios. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Remember, get up top. You know who's really, really good at this? The painting part? Amanda. She was really good at this. The painting.
So when you guys were together, she would do all the
I do all the prep work. She do some of the painting. She would do paintings on 3s and 4s. Because if you ever look at a pair of Jordan 3s and Jordan 4s, This whole thing is exactly the same. The bottoms, the exact same. So she mastered how to do it. I taught her how to do it, and she just worked at it. But when it comes to everything else, I'm still the man. Stop playing. I'm the man. El caballo. Alright, now. What? Oh, you don't remember me? What you doing this thing? What are they gonna...
I'm back, Holmes.
I'm back. I'm back like the 49ers. We're gonna win it. No, never mind. We suck again. Sheep. Oh. Now, right? As you're coming, like you see how some of these areas, like no matter what, it's like up here. Like on certain, for example, like when you know you're gonna paint, like so. Remember, this is your base coat, right? So if you were painting a house, you wouldn't just paint the house. You have to put what they call a primer. So this is your prime coat, which is a prime coat is a solid coat that's of a color that's going to be underneath that color. So in case it gets scratched, you can see the other color. You're not going to see the wood. I need a bra. At least one of us does. Grow some tits. At least I have boobs. Just playing. Or am I? Giggity giggity goo. Oh man. So alright. So like I said, so for these areas like this, if it's not coming out exactly perfect, remember this is gonna get painted black anyways. So you want to focus on the areas that are gonna primarily stay white. You see what I mean? Look at the stream. Look what it did over here. It's in the network era, which is crazy because I'm literally plugged in. I'm hardlined. I'm wondering if it did it to the rest of the stream.
No, I'm not Facebook. You're still on.
It's on. It
It's
always
on
does.
Twitch.
Yo, Twitch is having issues lately. Yeah, but see, it's the whole Twitch thing. Cause look at it. Even on Staples' stream, it does that. It does it on her stream too.
Did that guy mess up with her stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a call. It's honestly. Where you going?
I was gonna go get into the water.
Okay. Try running a network site. Let me see. I don't know what the hell's going on with my network right now. They said they couldn't identify the problem. Really? Yeah. And it's, I don't know, it only seems to be with Twitch's site. Twitch is the only site it does that to. Twitch is the only one it does that with. Because when I was on Cox, mind you, because I'm on Verizon now, but when I was with Cox, I never had this fucking issue. I don't get it. I think the whole stream went down. Let me see. No? Facebook is still going? Facebook is still going. It's just off my phone that's acting up then. I mean, not my phone, my PC. Let's see something. Let me see if it's still live.
Do you think it's Twitch or your PC or the internet? It's one of those.
No, it's definitely it's something to do with my with the PC. I mean the internet, because I'm on Twitch right now. But if I open it up right here, it's gonna give me issues.
But that red line looked pretty cool.
What red line?
The one that shows that controls everything in the house. All the
Oh yeah, the fiber optic wire.
Yeah, it was nice.
Let me see something. Wait, I'm gonna open DLive. See? It's any website I'm opening now. Let me try opening another website. Let's see. For example, let me open up YouTube.
Nope.
YouTube's
Slow.
fine,
It's
but
slow.
but it's opening.
Well, YouTube will always open. Even if you have connection loss.
Alright, let me see something. Let me try,
Just look up something random. See?
mm-hmm. Maybe, do I have to clear my cache? Let me see something.
But wasn't D Live just working? So when I left it stopped?
Alright, that's the cache to clear. That's weird though. Cause I'm watching them through my phone and they're fine. I don't know what the fuck is up with this thing. No idea why he's doing this. Oh, it might not even bring up. It's probably not bringing up any websites at all.
So I'm thinking you would have to shut down your PC, or just change the internet.
Yeah, I don't know why he's doing this. It's something. It has something to do with the internet.
Yeah.
Cause it's not letting me bring anything up or run anything.
If it was your PC, it would have sounded like it would have gave you like.
Trying to figure out why he's doing this. Yo, what up, so? I don't get it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I mean, I can still manage to chat through my phones. So, all right.
So we're still streaming.
Yeah, we're still streaming. We're still live. Cause I'm watching on my phone.
So chat's on phone.
Mhm. All right, now. My brush is good. So you can always check right here. So you see, when you look like this and you see those little, like those areas like that, it's like seeing a bald spot on the head. Like, okay, here, everywhere else, but there. So those are the spots you want to hit. But you know what that's from? That means that those areas still had old paint or dirt because it's not smooth. Because if not, it would have been one smooth layer. So we come back right in it. Mm-hmm. Like that. Yeah. Let's see. And on those areas like that, sometimes you may have to come in thick. But not too thick, but you come in a little bit thicker than usual. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to get those areas. So I'm looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take that, take that.
Sabato, it says the 49ers were going to lose, fool.
They always lose. Look at them. They lost in pregame. And they were watching.
It's okay, fool. They still scored 3 points against Green Bay.
Who hasn't? Alright, now bow, bow. Olale, canal.
At least my team is a kicker, fool.
They're all kickers. They're Mexican homes. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, chicones. Now, bow. Come on. Let me get
Let's
this.
go to a game and you said Jacones and they'll come upstairs running.
Chicones por life. Damn, I really gotta do those other sneakers over there in those boxes too. And one of them's a pair of customs I gotta make. The kid wants some Miami Heat style
Oh,
on a pair of foam posits. I'm like,
sadly they lost.
yeah, I'm like, really? Like, you still want that? Just saying. Once it's on there, it's on there. It's like a tramp stamp. Can't take it back now.
Holmes, if the 49ers don't make it to the
Yo, what up, Romeo? My dude, Romeo.
Holmes, if we don't make it to the playoffs,
You suck. Leave it. He said, hold on.
I'm going to the Raiders after the season.
Raider Nation, eh? A white man's gonna touch your penis. Raider Nation net. He's gonna raid your drawers. He's gonna be a butt pirate. Arr.
I can't see anything here.
What up, bro? Yeah, man. Over here working. My son's over here with me. Over here working on these cakes, brother. Doing what I do. Magic.
He's saving life.
Magic, man. Pure magic.
Pure magic.
Yes. Like I said, I don't know why I'm having these internet issues, because we wasn't having it with fucking Cox. We might fucking have to go back to Cox. Fuck that. Nah, bro. I can't be having these issues, because I didn't have these issues with Cox.
Alright, fool. I didn't think Marcos was here.
Yeah, Cox. Cocking your buck communications. Alright, here we go. There we go. See? Now, right up top. Hit it. Hit it.
Now you could barely, like, you can't even see it that much. The whole layer.
Yeah. Boom, right? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say it did a boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Shh. The grind don't stop. Can't stop.
You ready for 4 days?
Huh?
You ready for four wait, are you ready for 4 more days?
Oh, you talking about for PS? Yeah. Eh. That's it. Eh. I mean, I'm only getting it because of, you know, obviously.
It's a PS5.
But whatever. You know me. I'm all about my Xbox, bro. Xbox! Box it up. Now. Let's see what we're looking at. I fly a bird and I put it in your butthole.
Alright, fool, cut the cameras.
There we go. And I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of people they recycle. They, you know, after they're done with their brushes, they clean their brushes off and they use the brushes again. Me personally, I buy cheap brushes so I can throw them away right after. I don't want to use them again, because the second time they're just not as good.
Because if you don't wash them correctly, then the paint's still gonna be on there, and then the next you do.
Well, like enough of that. But remember, you know what brushes are? This is hair. So I mean, now it's gonna be cruddy. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. So like I said, I just buy a new brush. I mean, it only cost me $3. Whatever. I'll spend another $3 and get another pack. So what I should do is, for these brushes right here, just buy boxes of them and just hold them on deck. First batter up, but here's the pitch, is the curve. The second batter up because the first got served. The one who evolves. Oh, what's this? So you're not gonna dry? Huh? Oh, you're not gonna say dry goodness? Now we come around here. No, I heard the birds this morning in the hole. The first thing I thought was, there's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house.
So they're in the house. So I know where they are. They're in the bathroom.
I can hear them. Sounds like doing some freaky shit. Like, hey, what are you doing in the bathroom? Hey! Get a room.
This is our area.
Freaks. In the bathroom, doing the chicken dance. My cousin's Big Bird, man. You don't know who I am? No.
best friend's a hawk.
It better be Russell Wilson. Better be a Seahawk. Alright, I think we got enough layers. I think we're good. I think we're good over here.
Ooh, it looks nice. It looks better. It looks good.
Alright, stop the Mexican. Scared me. Let me hear you say, nah, guys.
You hear the birds?
He said, oh, see, I need some, look, the stream, see, it's lagging. It's lagging right there. I'm dropping frames.
It's gonna cut off. I know this. I'm not jinxing you, but.
No, it definitely is. Look, it's frozen.
Yep.
See how the thing's not coming up? It's freezing on me. That means it's dropping frames.
But if you shut the router, it's gonna make it worse. I know.
It's not the router.
Do you think too much stuff is connected?
But it's not showing. Yeah. Everybody, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna end the stream real quick and fix my internet issues and come right back to y'all. Give me 1 second. Watch it, AJ. Alright, hold on. Let's see, because even if I do this, let's see if it shuts off. See, I press the power board and it's not doing it. So it's lagging, so I gotta do the one in the back. Yeah, I have to do the one in the back.